We're doing a group interview today. We just had a lovely lunch.
We are being very extra.
The whole team have been there together. And I'm going to introduce the team to you today. Yeah, and enjoy. Hello guys, and welcome back to Artisan Electrics. Today is a bit of a different video for you, and it's a really special day for me because today we're doing a recruitment drive. You might have seen it on my previous video where I showed off the new van. We're doing a group interview today here at our offices, but it's a real team building day as well. So we just had a lovely lunch at a local Greek restaurant. The whole team have been there together, and I'm going to introduce the team to you today so that you can get to meet them all. We're doing a group interview. We've got 4 candidates here who we're going to be interviewing for a potential role in our company as approved electricians. So that's going to be interesting. You're not going to get to see that, but probably a few months down the line, you'll get to find out who we've hired on this very special day today. So we had a lovely team lunch. We've got some nice cakes and things behind us as well. We do it all the artisan way. Even our hiring process is a little bit different and it's a little bit intense, but it's a way of making sure that we get the right candidate for the job. So I hope you enjoyed this little fly on the wall video today. Today's video is sponsored by Tradify. So Tradify is a job management software that we use. It's a massive help when it comes to organising our work. And if you're building or running an electrical business or another trades business, definitely head to the link in the description where you can get 50% off Tradify for your first 3 months. It's a real help for us in running our business, and it could be for you too. So smash the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let's get into the video.
We are being very extra. Dan just put it quite perfectly. So this is very Apple. So what we're trying to do a couple of little tests for the candidates. So Jordan's asked me to assemble a couple of tests for them, and I thought, you know what, a good test, which is not, it's not rocket science, but it will give a bit of an idea. Of someone's experience and comfort with tools, because at the minute we're not really looking to hire trainees. They need to have a lot of the basic skills already, such as being able to terminate an SWA cable. This is the EV Ultra cable that you've probably seen me work with lots of times. So I thought that's quite a, it's a relatively tricky cable to terminate. They've got all the materials, all the tools they need to do it. Stanley blade each, a load of fresh blades, a set of adjustable wrenches, some nice Klein screwdrivers, some chompers, little junior hacksaw. So they've got everything that they would reasonably need to be able to do the job to a good standard. In like fine dining, you need to have the fork on the left. I'm not sure how that works when it comes to spanners and things, but it feels like we're laying out dining equipment on the Titanic. I'm gonna be honest, I wish I could say it was on purpose and I've been really clever to trick them, but I've not. I've actually just made a mistake. I've got 2.5mm flex for the plug tops rather than 1.5mm, so it's doable. It's just going to be a little bit difficult, but you know what? Sometimes it's going to work for us. You have to do things that are doable but a little bit difficult, and with 75,000 people watching you, so I think it's not that obscene to have to do something slightly difficult but still very doable in front of 6 people. I appreciate you sacrificing your time to come here and hang out with us for a little while, and we're looking forward to getting to know you. We're growing super fast at the moment, and we've got a great thing going. We've got great business going. We've got some great customers.
who we need to keep happy because we've got lots of work to do for them. So we're looking for somebody who can help us with that, to come on board and be a part of our journey. So as you might know, I'm Jordan. You might have seen me on YouTube. So I'm the managing director, or whatever you call it, of Artisan Electrics. This is my wife Lisa. She is fellow director, accounts department. Yeah, okay, I'm going to let her do her own line, but maybe we'll introduce the whole team first. So let's invite Lisa.
Okay, I'm Lisa. I'm from France originally, so I don't know if you guess the accent or not. Married to Jordan for 13 years?
Yeah.
13 years in June. Been on crazy adventure with him since we got married, so I'm with Artisan Electrics from day one. I do the accounts, bookkeeping, wages, I pay suppliers and everything, and then I do a bit of HR as well. And that's it, really. That's me.
Can I just add to that? She keeps the whole thing afloat.
So I'm Louise. I'm 38. I'm originally from Halifax, near Leeds. Been down in the south for about 13 years. I joined Artisan in October last year. It started off as a bit of a joke. Me and my husband went on holiday with Jordan and Lisa, and Jordan was working. And I said, "You need someone to do your admin." And he said, "Oh, I have been thinking about it." So I was like, "Oh, maybe I could do that." So yeah, it sort of went from there really. Started as a joke, and then yeah, here we are nearly a year later, and it's all real. But yeah, I've kind of seen the initial stages of the company just grow. It was just Jordan before, and now it's just growing and growing. I'm part-time a dental nurse as well, which I'm giving up this week. It's my last week because Artisan is now my main focus because it's growing, and yeah, I want to work more for Artisan. So yeah, that's me really.
Hi everyone, I'm Corey. I'm 23, from Hertfordshire, and I've been Sparky kind of since school. Don't really know what much else there is to say, but hopefully wish you all the best today, and I look forward to hopefully working with one of you. Yeah, don't be frightened by it all. It's actually a very laid back company to work for. It's been really good. Like, I was only gonna do this sort of 3 months, wasn't it? Like, very, very nearly didn't work together. It was a lot of I took a few days longer than I said I was going to reply to the text about when to start, and he was like, "Oh, just don't worry about it if you're not interested." But then 3 months has sort of turned into I don't know, 8 or something now. So it's going well, and yeah, they're a great company to work for.
Hi guys, I'm Ruben. I'm 16 and from Sutton Walden. I've just been doing work experience for Jordan, mostly working with Corey right now, just for a few months. I'm looking forward to an apprenticeship, hopefully starting soon. But yeah, other than work side of things, I'm quite friendly, so if you end up, joining us, I'm sure that we'd get on well.
My name's Dan. I work as an estimator for Artisan Electrics. I actually met Jordan last year because of YouTube. We use the same wholesalers, and I saw him and I thought, should I go and talk to him? Because he seemed like a great guy to work for. So I ended up fanboying him, giving him a card, and he asked me to. I think I did a couple of days for him in September last year, and then ever since that, it's just been go, go, go. Offered me a job early on this year as an estimator. I've been an electrician for 15 years up to that point, so it's quite nice to do a slightly different role. So I guess if you guys work for us, hopefully I'll have allowed enough time for you, and I probably won't hear that much from you because everything will be fine. Best of luck in the interview, chaps.
So I am Anna, and I'm one of the admin staff in the office. So I work from a Monday through to a Wednesday, half day and a Wednesday. I started with Artisan Electrics at the end of January this year, so it's been about 6 months that I've been with the company for. So we deal with things like booking in clients and sending out these guys to quote visits and things like that. My other part-time work is corporate nutrition, so I do like health and employee well-being and things like that. But yeah, it's lovely working with Artisan Electrics, being with them for the past 6 months. So yeah, that's me.
What's our nutrition like as a company?
Yeah, all right. I saw your lunch didn't I?
Yeah. Okay.
Well.
Have you watched any of the videos and seen what Corey eats?
I ate chips for lunch. I don't know what.
I actually specifically brought Emma on board because I knew that she had that skill and it might be needed after 6 months of only eating Pringles.
And then I decided
Well, what a thing. Group interview's going really well actually. It's a super interesting process. I don't know if you've ever experienced a group interview before, but it's quite a dynamic sort of thing. So we've got the whole team in. We've got the 4 candidates sitting there. We're all kind of throwing in questions at them, trying to learn a bit more about them. We started with like an intro for us as a company. So we went around the room. You probably saw some of the little clips of our team, you know, introducing themselves, and then we got the candidates to introduce themselves to us as well, so we could get to know them. And then we just kind of been firing questions at them, basically trying to get to know them a bit better. And it's really interesting. We've got 4 really great candidates, all quite different as well, from different backgrounds, different levels of experience, different kind of qualifications and stuff, different ages. They're really spread across quite a broad spectrum. So it's quite nice to have all those different angles. I'm really hoping that after today we'll have at least 1 new potential artisan electrician, maybe 2. We'll see how it goes today. So what's happening now as I speak is we set a written exercise for them, and this is kind of like an A4 sheet of paper with a few questions on. They have to just fill out their answers. Some of the answers are kind of open-ended, then others are specific, like technical questions about things within the regs, for example, certain cable sizings, test readings that you might expect and stuff like that. So it's kind of just to test a few things. It's to test their electrical knowledge, but also we get to see what their writing's like, how good are they at expressing themselves in writing, what's their spelling and grammar like and stuff like that. It gives you a lot of input about the person by just seeing what their writing's like and how they choose to answer the questions. I'm going to be interested to see what their answers are like. We're going to get the answers back, and then we're going to all take a little look at them as a team, discuss what we think so far. Then we've got 2 practical exercises for them to do, and we're going to be, I'm not going to say because they'll hear me and I don't want them to know what their practical exercise is going to be, but they're going to be doing 2 basic electrical tasks that anyone who's kind of got their wits about them as an electrician should be able to do. But obviously under pressure, these kind of tasks could be quite tough to do still. So we'll see how they get on with that, and I'll check back in with you in a few minutes once we've done the practical exercise.
Maybe we could just write out some basic facts for them. Maybe even just some non-electrical ones, just ones that are kind of relevant to working with us as a company. Actually, maybe that's a bit too heavy. What's some other heavy facts?
So, it's 4:15. Apparently, okay, I don't trust this clock. Is that second hand going too quickly? It has gone pretty quick actually. When I heard there it was like 4:20. Supposedly, that clock, I still don't trust it. What am I thinking of contributing? Absolutely nothing, like usual. I'm very good at it. Just sitting in the corner, just being like, oh yeah, good question, good answer, you know. Bit of a clap every now and then. One of the questions that came out in the interview was, if you could be an animal, what animal would you be? Wait, no, that wasn't the question. No. It was, what was the question? Okay, you know what? Animals are amazing. And as humans, we are basically the best animals to ever exist. Because, do you see a lion speaking? No, they're not as smart as us. So, yeah, if I had to relate myself to an animal, I would say myself. No animal is as advanced as me. So yeah, any animals watching, don't even try.
That or an ant, because you're quite small.
Okay, well, chill out, giraffe.
So we've done it. So we've got the different candidates just carry out some basic tasks. tasks, as Sam Featherstone might say. Everyone's going to come back in here. We're going to have a little look and see how they've all done. Some of them said it wasn't possible. This guy has clearly proven that it is. Yeah, it was very mean to do 2.5mm cable inside such a small plug top. Some of the candidates, you can see we've sort of got a variety of the way through it. One of the candidates has sort of started it there and finished. Someone didn't want to try it. Thought sometimes the proof's in the pudding. Like I say, all of the candidates were absolutely excellent. Like, they're all really nice, put themselves across really decent. Seemed like really nice people with loads of potential. But at the minute, obviously, we're not looking for another trainee just because we're so stretched. We're looking for someone who is already really good, and then we can just sort of take up to that next level. It's just a good way of assessing people. If they excel with this, and then they go on to the next stage, which would be a personal interview, and then basically just working with me for a week or with Jordan and seeing how they get on actually in the real world, being on the tools, and then take it from there. This is a nice one. I like it. It's left a nice amount of length. Everything's been cut neatly. You know, he's not cut that back too short. You can see where he's twisted it. He's not grazed it. He's done a nice job. Mr. Anonymous over here has done a really good job. It's very tricky putting this EV Ultra cable. It's the one, this is the size gland that Doncaster cables recommend, but it is really tricky to actually get it into a 20. So yeah, it was quite mean of me. You see where it's struggled a bit there? That explains why. So it's got a bit of a crossover there. But no, it's nice, it's done a good job.
So we're done. That was a really intense day. I feel sorry for those interviewees that we really put them through the mill, but it was fun, it was interesting, and they were all really great guys. Really nice to meet them all, and hopefully we've got some potentials there for future Artisan Electricians. So we'll keep you updated as always. As soon as we hire someone new, hopefully you'll get to meet them on the channel at some point. Hope this little video has been of interest to you. Obviously it's a little bit of a different one today, a bit of an insight into the workings of Artisan Electrics. Thanks to Tradified for sponsoring today's video too. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.